man is that? He can report of the revolt.
This is the sergeant, who like a good hardy soldier fought against my captivity. Hail, bright friend, tell the king of the broils down and sleeping.
Doubtful it stood as two spent swimmers that do clean together and choke thou art. For Macdonald, worthy to be a rebel's whore. But all sweet, for brave Macbeth, well he deserves that name with disdaining fortune and brand steel till he chopped him from the native to the chop and placed his head upon our battlement.
O valiant cousin, worthy gentleman,
But I am faint, my gashes cry for help.
so thy words become as thy wounds. They smack upon her both. Go, get him surgeons. Who comes here?
The word Thane Ross.
What haste unto his eyes, so should he speak things strange. God save the king.
Whence comest thou, worthy Thane?
From Fife, great king, where the Northern banners flout the sky and fang our people cold. Norrie himself, with terrible numbers, assisted by the most disloyal traitor, the Thane of Cawdor, began a dismal conflict, but the victory fell on us.
Great happiness. But no more than that Thane of Cawdor shall see. Our bosom in chest. Go pronounce his present death, and with his formal title, greet Macbeth.
I'll see it done.
What he hath lost, noble Macbeth hath won.
Where hast thou been, sister?
Killing swine.
Sister, where now?
A sailor's wife had chestnuts in her lap and munched and munched and munched. Give me, quoth I, a roint which the rump and runyon cried. Her husband to Lepo, go master of the tiger, and with a thither, off thither saddle, and like a rat without a tail, I'll do and I'll do and I'll do.
I give thee a win.
Thou art kind.
I another. Look what I have.
Show me, show me.
Here I have a pilot, some Rexing Homer pleaded, come.
A drum, Macbeth doth come.
The Queen sisters, hand in hand, coasters of the sea and land, thrice to die and thrice to run, and thrice again to make up God. Peace, the charms well done.
So foul and fair day I have not seen.
How far is it called to 4 eggs? What are these, so withered and wild from their attire, that look not like the inhabitants of the earth, yet are on it? Live you, or are you out that man may question? You seem to understand me, by each at once a choppy finger laying upon her steamy lips. You should be women, and yet your beards forbid me to interpret that you are so.
Speak if you can. What kind of creatures are you?
All hail Macbeth, hail to thee, Thane of Glamis! All hail Macbeth, hail to thee, Thane of Cawdor! All hail Macbeth, thou shalt be king hereafter!
Good sir, why do you start in such a fear of things that do sound so fair? It's the name of truth. Are ye fantastical, or that indeed which outwardly ye show? My noble partner, you agree with present grace in your prediction of noble having and royal hope. Speak then to me, who neither beg nor fear your favors nor your hate.
Hail! 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 All hail Macbeth and Banquo! Banquo and Macbeth, all hail!
Speak if you can. Stay, you imperfect speakers. Tell me more. By Sanla's death I know I'm Thane of Glamis, but how of Cawdor? The Thane of Cawdor lives. Say from whence you owe this strange intelligence, or why upon this blasted heath you stop our way. Speak, I charge you!
Whither have they vanished?
Into the air. Would they have stayed?
Have we eaten on the insane root that takes the reason prisoner?
Your children shall be kings.
You shall be king.
And Thane of Cawdor too, want it not so?
The self-same tune and words. Who's there?
The king hath happily received Macbeth and the news of thy success, and poured them down before him. We are sent to give thee our royal master's thanks. And for earnest of a greater honor, he bade me from him, called thee Thane of Cawdor.
What? Can the devil speak true?
I am Thane of Cawdor. Why do you dress me in borrowed robes?
Who was the Thane lives yet, but under heavy judgment, bears that life which he deserves to lose, whether he combined with those of Norway, or line the rebel with hidden helper advantages, that with both he labored in his country's wreck, I know not. But treason's capital, confessed and proved, have overthrown him.
Glamis, and Thane of Cawdor? The greatest is behind. Thank you for your pains. Do you hope your children shall be kings? When they promise the Thane of Cawdor to me, promise no less to them?
That trusted home might yet enkindle young to the crown. But 'tis strange. And oftentimes to win us our harm, the instruments of darkness kill us truce, win us with honest trifles, to betray us in deepest consequence. Cousins, a word, I pray you.
I am Thane of Cawdor. This is why I yielded that suggestion, whose horrid image doth unfix my hair, making my seated heart knock against my own ribs, against its own nature. Present fears are much less than horrible imagings.
Look how our partners wrath.
If chance will have me king, the chance will crown me, without my sir.
New honors come upon him, like our strange garments, cleave not to their mold, but with the aid of use.
Come what, come may, time and the hour runs to the roughest day.
Worthy Macbeth, we stay upon your leisure.
Is the execution done on Cawdor?
My liege, they are not yet come back, but I have spoke with one who saw him die, and he did report that very frankly he confessed his treasons and implore your highness pardon and accept with deep repentance.
Oh, worthiest cousin, consider my gratitude even now was heavy on me. Only I have left to say is more that I do than all can pay.
The loyalty I owe in doing pays for itself. Your highness' part is to receive our duties.
Welcome hither. I begin to plant thee and will labor to make thee full growing. Noble Banquo, thou hast done so deserve, nor must be known. No, have done do so. And let me enfold thee and hold thee in my heart.
There, if I grow, the harvest is your own.
Dame Bernice.
They met me in the day of success. I have learned from my perfecter's report that they have more in them than mortal knowledge. When I burned in the day of success,
Questioning themselves further, they made themselves heir, to which they vanished. While I stood wrapped in the wonder of it, came missives from the king. All hailed me Thane of Cawdor, by which title before these weird sisters saluted me, and hailed me with the dawning on of time with hail. King thou shalt be. This thought I good to deliver thee, my dearest partner of greatness, that thou mightest not lose the dues of rejoicing by being ignorant of what is promised thee. Lay it to heart and farewell. Lambus thou art, and Cawdor, and shall be what thou art promised. Yet I do fear thy nature. It is twofold the milk of human kindness to catch the nearest way. Thou wouldst be great. Hie thee hither, that I may pour mine spirits into thine ear, and chastise thee with the valor of my tongue, which all that impedes thee from the golden round, which fate and metaphysical aid does seem to have crowned with all. What is your tidings?
The king comes here tonight.
Thou art mad to say it. Who were it so at informed for preparation?
It is true, our king is coming.
Give him tending, he brings great news. The raven himself is hoarse that croaks the fatal entrance of Duncan under my battlements. Come, you spirits that tend on mortal thoughts, and fill me from the crown to the toe-top full of direst cruelty. Make thick my blood, and stop up the axis and passage to remorse. Wherever in your slightless substances you wait on nature's mission. Come, thick knife, that my keen knife see not the wound it makes. Great Lamus! Worthy Cawdor, greater than both by all hell hereafter. Thy letters have transported me beyond this ignorant present, and I feel now the future's instant.
my dearest love, Duncan hath come here tonight.
And when goes hence?
Tomorrow, at sea purposes.
Oh, never shall sun that morrow see. Your face, my Thane, is a book where men may read strange matters. To beguile the time, look like the time. Bear welcome in your eye, your hand, your tongue. Look like the innocent flower, but be the serpent under it. He that's coming must be provided for, and we must put this night's great business into my dispatch.
We will speak further.
Only look up clear, to alter favor ever is severe. Leave all the rest to me.
This castle has a pleasant seat. The air so nimbly and sweetly recommends itself upon our gentle senses.
I have observed the air is delicate.
See, our honored hostess.
All our service at every point twice done and then done double. Our poor and single business to contend. Against these honors deep and broad wherewith your majesty loads our house.
Fair noble hostess, we are your guests tonight.
Your servants ever, still to return your own.
Give me your hand, conduct me my host. We love him highly. By your leave, hostess.
If it were done when 'tis done. If the assassination were done quickly. We jump the life to come. But in these cases, we still have judgment here. That we but teach bloody instruction. In return, to plague the inventor. He's here, in double trust. First as kingsman, and second as his subject. Both are strong against the deed. But who will go against the murder? Shut the door, nor bear the knife myself.
He is almost up. Why have you left the chamber?
Hath he asked for me?
No, you not, he has.
We see no further. He hath honored me of late, and I have more than golden opinions, which bid be worn in their newest gloss, not cast aside so soon.
Art thou here to be the same in thine own act and valor as thou art in desire?
Prithee peace, I dare do all that may become a man. Who dares do more is none.
What beast was it then that made you break this enterprise to me? When you durst do it, then you were a man. To be more than what you were would make you so much more than man. Nor time nor place did then appear, and yet you would make bold.
If we should fail,
We fail? But screw your courage to the sticking place, and wilt thou not? When Duncan is asleep, what cannot you and I perform on the unguarded Duncan? Why not put upon his spongy officers to bear the guilt of our great foe?
bring forth men, children only. For the undaunting metal should compose only of males. Will it not be received? When we had marked the blood of those sleepy two in their very own chambers, wouldn't they know that we had done it?
Who dares receive a other, as we shall make our gruesome clamor roar upon his death?
I am settled and bent up. Each corporal agent informs us to mine eyes. Away and marked the time that fair is shown. False face must hide what the false heart doth know.
How goes tonight, boy?
The moon is down and I have not heard the clock.
And she goes down at 12.
I take it 'tis later, sir.
Oh, take my sword. Merciful powers, restrain in me these accursed thoughts that nature gives way to in repose. Give me my sword. Who's there?
A friend?
What, sir? Not yet at rest? The king's abed.
Not yet.
Last night I dreamt of the three word sisters. To you they have showed some truth.
I think not of them. Yet, when we can entreat an hour, sir, we would spend a word upon this business, if you've got the time.
At your kindest leisure.
Good repose, sir.
Thanks, sir. Belike to you.
Go bid thy mistress when thy drink is ready. She strike upon the bell. Get thee to bed. Is this a dagger I see before me? The handle toward my hand? Come, let me clutch thee. I have thee not, and yet I see thee still. Is this fatal vision sensible as to feeling, as to sight? Or art thou but a dagger of the mind, proceeding from the heat oppressed brain? I see thee still, and on thy bladed dudgeon, gouts of blood which was not there before. This is the bloody business which informs us to mine eyes. I go, it is done. For the bell summons me. For it is a knell that summons me to heaven or to hell.
That which hath made them drunk hath made me bold. What hath quenched them hath given me fire. I have drugged their causes that death and nature do contend about them whether they live or die.
Who there will howl?
Alack, I am afraid they have awakened and 'tis not done. My husband!
I've done the deed. Didst thou hear a noise?
I heard the owl scream and the crickets cry. Did not you speak?
When?
Now?
As I descended?
I.
Hark, who lies there in the second chamber?
Malcolm.
This is a sorry sight.
A foolish thought to say a sorry sight.
There's one did cry murder. And while they were sleeping, I stood and heard them. Then they did say their prayers and address them again to sleep.
There are two lodged together?
There's one that cried, God bless us, and amen. I stood and heard them with the hangsman's hands. But I could not say amen when they said, God bless us.
What do you mean?
Still it cried throughout the house. Gladness doth murder sleep.
Who was it that thus cried? Why, worthy thane, do you avenge your noble strength to think so bring sickly of things? Why did you bring the daggers from this place? They must lie there. You must smear the sleeping grooms with blood.
I go no more. I am afraid of what I've done. Look again, I dare not.
Infirm of purpose, give me the daggers. The sleeping and the dead are but as pictures. 'Tis the eye of childhood that fears the painted devil. If dead you bleed, I'll gild the faces of the sleeping grooms with all, for it must seem their guilt.
Whence is that knocking? Wake dunking with thy knocking, thou knowest could.
My hands are of your color, but I shame to wear a heart so white. There's a knocking at the south entry. Retire we to our chamber. What's done cannot be undone.
To know my own deed, 'twere best know itself. Wake dunking with thy knocking.
Here's the knocking. Indeed, if a man require Hellgate, he should have altering the key. Knock, 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 who's there? Name a Beelzebub. Knock, knock, who's there? And your devil's name. Well, come in, equivocator. Knock, knock, who's there? Go in here. You may roast your goose. A knock-knocker, remember the porter.
Was it so late, friend? Here you went to bed that you last night.
Yes, we're crowding to the second clock. But drink, sir. It's great for both our kings.
I believe Trent gave thee the lie last night.
That did, sir.
Is thy master stirring? Ah, our knocking has awakened him. Here he comes.
Good morrow, noble sir.
Good morrow, boss.
Is thy king stirring, worthy thing?
Not yet.
He did command me to call timely on him. I have almost slipped the hour.
I'll bring you to him.
I know this is a joyful trouble to you, but yet 'tis one.
What I owe is what? This is the door.
I'll make so bold to call, for 'tis my limited service.
Goes the king hence today?
He did appoint so.
The night has been unruly. Some say the earth was feverish and did shake.
'Twas a rough night.
My young remembrance cannot parallel a fellow to it.
Oh, horror, horror, horror! Tongue nor heart can conceive nor name thee!
What's the matter?
Confusion now hath broke open the Lord's anointed temple and stole then the life of the building.
What you say, the life?
You mean his majesty?
Approach the chamber, bid me not speak. Destroy your sight with a new Gorgon. Awake, awake! Ring the alarm bell! Murder, treason, Malcolm! Banquo, awake! As from your graves rise up like sprites to countenance this horror.
What's the business of such a hideous trumpet cause the parley? Speak, speak!
O gentle lady, 'tis not what you to hear what I can speak. The repetition in a woman's ear. would murder as it fell. Banquo, Banquo, our royal master's murdered.
What? In our house?
Dear Judge, I prithee, contradict thyself and say it is not so.
Had I but died an hour before the chance, I'd live a blessed time.
What's this?
You are and do not know it.
Our royal master's murdered.
Oh, by whom?
By those of his chambers, see, Lieutenant. Their hands and faces badged with blood, so are their daggers.
Oh, yet I do repent to me of the fury that I had killed them.
Wherefore did you so?
Who can be wise, amazed, temperate, loyal, furious, and neutral? In a moment, no man, the expedition of thy violent love, outrun by cause or reason. Here lie Duncan, unmannerly breach with gore. He who
I'll be
had
heads ho!
he who had a heart, and in that heart, loved to make thy love known.
What should be spoken here? My tears are not yet brewed.
Look to the lady! Fears and scruples shake us. In the great hand of God I stand against the untold pretense that plighted treasonous malice.
And so do I.
So all!
Let's briefly put on a manly radiance and meet in the hall together.
Well contented!
Out to England! Therefore, to horse, and let us not be dainty of leave-taking, but shift away. There's warrant in that theft which steals itself, and there's no mercy left.
Thou hast it now, King, Cawdor, Glamis, all. As the weird women promised, and I fear thou playest most foully for it. Yet it was said it should not stand in thy posterity, but that myself should be the root and father of many kings. If there comes truth from them, hush, no more.
Here's our chief guest.
If he had been forgotten, it had been a gap in our great feast, and all being unbecoming.
Tonight we'll hold a solemn supper, sir, and I will request your presence.
But your highness commands upon me to which my duties are most indissoluble tied. Forever knit.
Ride you this afternoon?
Aye, my good lord.
We should all owe to the tired our good advice. It's far you ride.
As far, my lord, as to fill up the time to assist in supper.
Fail not our feast.
My lord, I will not.
We hear our bloody cousin bestowed in England and in Ireland, not confessing their cruel parricide, but of that tomorrow. I to your horses, adieu. Till you return at night. Goes lands with you?
Aye, my good lord, our time is called upon us.
I wish your horses swift and sure of foot. And I will commend you to their backs. Farewell. Let every man be minister of time till 7 at night, to make society a sweeter welcome. We will keep ourselves till supper time alone. Till then, God be with you. Attend those men of pleasure.
Without the palace gate.
Bring them before us. Our fears in Banquo stick deep, and in his royalty of nature reigns that which would be feared. There is none whom being I do fear. 'Tis the seat of Banquo's kings. Rather than so, come fate into the list, and champion me with the others. Who's there? Now go to the door and stay there till we call. Was it not yesterday we spoke together?
It was so pleased, Your Highness.
Know that it was he in past times which held you so under fortune.
You made it known to us.
Both of you know Banquo was your enemy,
True, my lord.
and so is he mine, where every minute of his being thrusts against mine own life.
Shall, my lord, perform as you command us.
I'll advise you where you plant yourselves. Resolve yourselves apart. I will come to you anon.
We are resolved, my lord.
I'll call upon you straight. Abide within. It is concluded. Banquo's soul's flight. If it find heaven, find it out tonight.
got without content. 'Tis safer to be that which we destroy than by destruction dwell in doubtful joy. How now, my lord, why do you keep alone? What's done is done.
We scorched the snake that killed it. Better be with the dead whom we to gain peace have sent peace. And then I on the torture of the mind. In listless ecstasy. Duncan is in his grave. And he sleeps well.
Come on, gentle, my lord. Seek over your rugged looks. Be bright and jovial among your guests tonight.
So shall I, love. And let remembrance reply to Banquo, immense with eye and tongue. Making our faces bitter, disguising what they are.
You must leave this.
Oh, full of scorpions is my mind, dear wife. Thou knowest that Banquo found still lives.
What's to be done?
Be innocent of knowledge, sister. For thou hast hide the deed. So prithee, go with me. You know your own degrees. Come in at first and last. A hearty welcome.
Thanks to your majesty.
Ourselves will mingle in our society.
Pronounce it to me, sir, to all our friends. For my heart speaks, they are welcome.
Anon, we'll drink and measure the table round. There's blood upon thy face.
'Tis Banquo's then.
Better be without than within. Is he dispatched?
His throat is cut that I did for him.
Thou art the best cutthroats.
Most royal sir, Fleance has escaped.
Then comes my fit again. All has been but perfect. But Banquo safe.
I saved in the ditch he fights with 20 trench gashes on his head, at least a death to nature.
Thanks for that. There the grown serpent lies, who must fled. Hath nature time to will venom breed? Get thee gone.
My royal lord, you do not use the cheer.
Sweet remembrance. Not good distinction, wait on appetite and health on both.
Might you please, your highness, sit.
The table's full.
Here's a place reserved, sir.
Where?
Here, my good lord. What is it that moves your highness?
Which of you have done this?
What, my good lord?
I can't not say it. Say I did it, never shake the gory locks at me.
Gentlemen, rise! His highness is not well!
Sit, worthy friend. My lord is often thus, hammering from his youth. The fit is momentary. Feed and regard him not. Are you a man?
Aye, and a bold one that dare look on which may appall the devil.
Oh, proper stuff. This is the very painting of your fear. This is the Ayrton dagger which you said led you to Duncan. Shame itself. Why do you make such faces? When all is done, you look but to a stool.
See that, prithee, see there, behold, look lo. How say you, what care I care? If thou canst not speak to,
What point of man in falling?
If I stand here, I saw him.
By shame.
The time has been when the brains were out. The man would die hereafter and push us from our stool. This is more strange than such a murder.
My word is Lord. Remember friends who laugh.
I do forget. Do not muse with me, worthy friends. I have a strange infirmity. Give me some wine. Fill full. I drink to a general joy, to our dear friend Banquo, whom we miss.
Our duties and the pledge.
Avaunt, and quit my sight. Let the earth hide thee. Thou hast no speculation in those eyes that thou dost glare with.
Speak of this good appears but as a thing of custom. 'Tis no other, only it ruins the pleasure of our time.
What man dare I dare? Take any shape but that, and make my firm nerves never tremble. Hence, horrible shadow, hence! Under mockery, hence!
You have displaced the mirth and broke the good meeting with almost admired disorder.
Can such things be? Where you can see such sights and keep a natural ruby upon your cheeks when mine are blanched with fear?
What science, my lord?
I pray you speak not. He grows worse and worse. Questions enrage him. Stand not upon the order of your going to go at once.
Good night and to better health. Attend his majesty.
A kind good night to all.
Blood will have blood, they say. Blood will have blood.
And Macbeth?
Macbeth denies his person, then at our great bidding.
Did you send to him, sir?
I hear it by the way. I will send. Now to the weird sisters, they speak more. I am bent to know. The worst means the worst.
You lack the nature of all seasons. Sleep.
We come. We'll go to sleep.
The son of Duncan, whom this tyrant holds the due birth, lives in the English court and received of its most pious Edward. Thither Macbeth has gone to pray the Holy King upon his aid. Macbeth incurs some attempt of war.
Sent he to Macduff?
He did with an absolute "Sir, not I."
And that might well advise him to caution to hold what distance his wisdom can provide. Some holy angel fly to the court of England to unfold his message ere he comes. That good blessings may soon return this, our suffering country, under a hand accursed.
I'll send my prayers with him.
Thrice the branded cat hath mewed. Thrice the once the hedge pig whined. Hark your cries, 'tis time, 'tis time. Round about the cauldron go, in the poison entrails throw. Toad that under cold stone, days and nights have 31. Sweltered venom, sleeping god, boiled first in the charmed pot. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire, burn, and cauldron bubble. Billet of a fenny snake, in the cauldron boil and bake. Iron new toe of frog, wood of bat and tongue of dog. Adder's fork and blind worm sting, lizard's leg and owlet's wing. For charm of powerful trouble like a hell brought boil and bubble. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire, burn, and cauldron bubble. Scale of dragon, tooth of wolf, witches, mummy, maw, and gold. Of the raven's salty sharp, root of hemlock,
How now, you secret black and midnight hags? What's it you do?
A deed without a name.
I conjure you to what you profess. How do you know it? Answer me to what I ask you.
Speak. Demand. We'll answer. Say if thou hast rather hear from our mouth or our masters.
Call him, let me see him.
Horn sow's blood that hath eaten her 9 sparrows that grease the sweat and from the murder get it throw into the flame.
I conjure you to what you profess.
He knows I thought, hear his speech, but say thou not.
Macbeth! Beware, Macbeth! Beware, bane of fight! Dismiss me, enough!
Then live Macduff, what need I fear thee? I'll take assurance double sure, and take a bond of fate, thou shalt not live.
He will not be demanded.
Here is another more potent than the first.
Macbeth, Macbeth, Macbeth.
If I had 3 ears, I'd hear thee.
Be bold, bloody, resolute. Lost to scorn the parliament, for not a woman born shall harm Macbeth.
Then live Macduff, what need I fear thee? But I'll make assurance double sure, and take a bond of fate, thou shalt not live.
Lying meadow, proud, take no care. Who trapped, who pressed, who were conspirators are. Macbeth shall never vanquish, shall great burden weight too high. Dunsinane Hill shall never come against him.
That will never be. Yet my heart throbs to know one thing. Shall vanquished issue ever reign the kingdom?
Seek to know no more.
I'll be satisfied. What noise is this?
Show! 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 Show his eyes and grieve his heart. Come like shadows, so he parts.
Thou art like a spirit of Banquo. Down, thy crown that stare in mine eyeballs. Filthy hags, why do you show me this? Now the blood-battered Banquo smiles upon me and points at them for his. Why is this so?
Aye, sir, also so, but why stand the best so amazingly? Come, sister, cheer up the sprite, and show the best the blind and lights.
Whither are they gone? Come in without there.
What is your grace's will?
Saw you the weird sisters?
No, my lord.
They came not by you?
No, indeed, my lord.
I heard the galloping of horses.
'Tis 2 or 3, my lord, that bring you word. Macduff is fled to England.
Fled to England?
Aye, my good lord.
Where are these gentlemen? Bring me to them.
Let us seek out some desolate shade, and there weep our sad bosoms empty.
Let us rather grasp the mortal sword, and like good men, just stride up down, fall, and birth them.
This tyrant, whose sole name blisters our tongues, was once thought honest.
I am not treacherous.
Faith angels are bright still, though bright fell.
See who comes hither.
My countryman, but yet I know him not.
My ever gentle cousin, welcome hither.
I know him now.
Stand Scotland where it did?
Alas, poor country, almost afraid to know itself. It cannot be called our mother, but our grave. Where nothing but who knows nothing has once seen a smile. Where bitter sorrow seems a modern ecstasy. The dead man's knell is scarce to ask for who. And good men's lives expire before the flowers and the caps, dying where ere they sicken.
Our relation, too nice and yet too true.
What is the newest grief?
Each minute teems a new one.
How does my wife?
Why, well,
And my children?
well too.
Be not a niggard of your speech. How goes it?
When I came hither to transfer the tidings which I've heavily borne, there ran a rumor. Now is the time to help your island Scotland with great soldiers and make our women fight to stop off their dire distresses.
Be comforted. We are coming thither. Gracious Steward and our gracious England has lent us Steward and 10,000 men.
Would I could answer this company with the like, but I have words that we howled out in the desert air, where hearing them should not latch them.
What concern they? The general cause, or a fee grief due to some single breast?
No mind in it that's honest, but in it share some woe, though the main part pertains to you alone.
I guess at it.
Your castle was surprised, your wife and babes savagely slaughtered. To relate to the matter, we're on the core of these murdered deer to add to the death of you.
Merciful heaven!
My children?
Wife, children, servants, all that can be found.
My wife?
I have said.
Be comforted.
He has no children,
Spit it like a man!
and I shall do so.
Let this be the whetstone of earth. Let this revenge be the whetstone of your sword. Let this grief convert to anger.
O fiend of Scotland and myself, bring him to my sword's length. If he be freed, heaven forgive him so.
This tune goes manly. Come, go eat to the king.
You covered that well.
I have 2 nights' watch with you, but have seen no truth in your report. When was it she last walked?
Since Her Majesty left for the field, I have seen her rise from her bed, throw on her nightgown, unlock her closet, take forth paper, fold it, write upon it, read it, seal it, and then return to bed. And this most way I pass asleep.
A great perturbation in nature to receive at once the benefit of sleep. But besides her walking and other actual performances, what, at any time, have you heard her say?
That which I will not report after her.
You made a me, and 'tis most meet you should.
Not to you nor anyone, having no witness to confirm my speech. You'll know you, here she comes.
How came she by that light?
This is the light that stands by her continuously. It is her command.
What is it she does now? Look how she rubs her hands.
This is a custom action of her washing her hands.
Yet here's a spot.
Hark, she speaks! I will set down what comes from her to satisfy my remembrance the more strongly.
Out, Spot! Out, I say! 1, 2, why then 'tis time to do it. Hell is murky. Fie, my lord, fie! A soldier and a beard, but need we fear who knows it when none can take our power to account. Yet who'd have thought the old man would have so much blood in him?
Do you mark that?
The Saint of Five had a wife. Where is she now? Will these hands never be clean? No more of that, my lord, no more of that. You mar with all the starting.
Go to, you know me, you should not.
She has spoken what she should not.
Yet here's the smell of blood still. Will all the perfumes of Arabia not sweeten these little hands? Oh.
What a sigh is there, the heart is sorely charged.
I would not have such a heart in my bosom for the dignity of the whole body.
Put on your nightgown, look not so pale. I tell you yet again, Banquo's buried and he cannot come out of one's grave.
Even so?
To bed, there's a knocking at the gate. Come. Give me your hand. Let's die to not be undone. To bed.
Will she go now to bed?
Directly.
That whisperings are abroad. Discourage their secrets to their deaf pillows. She needs thee, thy divine and the physician. God for us all. So good night.
Good night, good doctor.
The English
led on by Malcolm and good Macduff. Near Burnham Wood shall we meet them.
We will march on and give obedience where it's truly owed.
Bring me no reports. Let him fly, till Burnham Wood removed from Dunsinane. Wherefore was the boy Malcolm born of woman? Whether thou art their goose look.
There's 10,000.
Geese, villain!
Soldiers, sir.
Go prick thy face and overrid thy fear. Thou lily-livered boy. What soldiers, sir?
The English fort, so please you.
Get thy face hence. See in. I am sick of heart. See in.
What's your gracious pleasure?
What news more?
All's confirmed, my lord, that has been reported.
I'll fight until my flesh and bones be hacked. Send out more hearses, stir the country round. Hang those that talk of fear. I will not be afraid of death and bane till Burnham Wood comes to Dunsinane.
Cousins, I hope the day is near at hand when Chambers will be safe.
We doubt it nothing. What is this before us?
What a burden. Let every soldier hew him down his bow and bear it before him. Thereby shall we shadow our numbers so that our worst fate deceive their master.
Hang thy banners on outward walls. The still is cried. They come. Our castle will laugh the siege in scorn. Wherefore was that cry?
Cry of a woman, my lord.
I almost forgot the taste of fears. What was that noise?
The queen, my lord, she's dead.
She should have died hereafter. Out, out, brief candle, life is but a walking shadow. Come use thy tongue, story quickly.
Gracious, my lord, I should depart with you. Gracious, my lord, I should say what I say I saw, but know not how to do it.
Well say, sir.
As I stand my watch upon the hill, I looked toward Burnham, and I, methought, the wood began to move.
Geese! Villain! Slave!
Let me enjoy your ride. If it be not so within these 3 miles, you may not see it coming. I say, a moving road.
If thou speak false, upon the next tree I'll hang thee. Fear not, till Burnham Wood comes to Dunsinane, and Wood comes to Dunsinane.
Let all our trumpets speak. Give them all breath. Those calamitous harbingers of blood and death.
I am tied to a stake. I cannot fly, but bear-like I must fight the course. Was he born of woman? He I am to fear or none.
That way the noise is. Tyrant, show thy face. If thou beest slain with no stroke of mine, my children and wife's ghosts will come to haunt me still. Give him to me. Fortune more I beg not.
Why should I play the Roman fool and die on my own sword?
Turn, hellhound, turn.
Of all else I had avoided thee. Get thee back. My soul is charged with the blood of Thane already.
I have no voice. My voice is in my sword. Thou bloodier villain than thou hast seen. We fight.
Thou lowest labor, I bear a charmed life that cannot yield to one whose woman born.
Despair thy charm. Let the angel who thou hast served tell thee, Macbeth was born untimely ripped from his mother's womb.
Accursed be the tongue that tells me so, and cannot be my better part of man.
Then yield thee, coward.
I will not yield. Lay off, Macduff, and damn me the first one who cries, hold it, enough!
Cousins, I wish that those we missed were safe arrived.
Hail, King, for so thou art.
Hail, King of Scotland!
Hail, King of Scotland!
Thanes and kinsmen, henceforth be earls, the first that ever Scotland in such an honor named. So thanks to each one whom we invite to see us crowned at Scone.
Hail, King of Scotland!
help with this, and we would just like to acknowledge it.
We've been trying to do this play for like 2 years, and Miss Taylor has put so much time into it, and so many parents and teachers have helped. And
can we have Mrs. Jake, Mrs. Hunter, and Miss Taylor come out?
Oh, she left us.
No? Okay, well, she's done a lot too, so, yeah. Oh, yeah, and Miss Guthrie painted our beautiful set. So,